as a community can do better.
What do you want to tell your children about this moment?
We need reforms.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we stand together.
Everybody's here together, black, white, brown, everybody.
A platform for progress in our community.
We need to do a better job.
I want to show that we can be peaceful.
This is just as much our fight as it is yours.
Discussing the problems of racial inequality and solutions to combat discrimination in a conversation for change.
We'll be able to build on this.
I never in a million years thought I would embrace a cop like that.
From Wish TV, we stand together.
We Stand Together, our series giving leaders in the community an opportunity to share their voice, what is being done and what lies ahead.
Yeah, tonight a special edition. Our Community Link hosts had a discussion with the leaders of Unite Indy.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
So Jim and Nancy, it's so nice to have you. You all started Unite Indy to raise awareness and resources in the inner city, dealing with issues like race relations, unemployment, poverty. Tell us what you're doing and how you're doing that.
Well, we started in 2017, and that was the thought, to work on urban areas in our city that needed help, and a lot of money goes out of town for charities, which is not a bad thing, but we thought we had a lot of things to do at home first, okay? So we started with that, and we have gone from looking at race relations and the joblessness in certain areas and the difficulties there, and we learned a lot, and God has really shown us an issue that we've gotten very deeply involved in, and that is the difficulty for re-entrants, people who have been incarcerated, to find jobs. That's been one thing. The second issue we're fighting is the payday loan situation where they have huge interest rates and they really trap people in endless payments, and they expand poverty exponentially in our city. And you'll notice that a lot of these things are focused in the urban core, okay? Right. And the third thing we do is we saw that there are small charities throughout this city that do great work, but they really needed help. They need volunteers and they need items of clothing sometimes, those kinds of things. So that is on our website. You can go to that website and find great ways to donate to help people.
Jim.
Yes.
The response from the community to the program itself, how have you seen it? How is it working?
It's been great. To the initial program of responding to needs, people volunteering and giving goods, that kept building and building and building. And in the midst of all that, we developed a relationship through, we don't have time to go into how it happened, but with a gentleman who was incarcerated and became very sensitive to that issue, and have since developed a website called secondchanceindy.com that really connects folks that are incarcerated and coming out with employers who are willing to offer a second chance. Because what we realized is the big explosion of need for jobs in the urban core, a lot of it was as a result of people being incarcerated and coming back, and they could just not find employers who are willing to offer a second chance.
And the response has been great.
Oh.
We're raising an army of people who are going to be ready as soon as this COVID-19 issue clears up, which it will. They're going to go into prisons, they're going to give people training, allow them to use the computers to find jobs, and really help them get settled once they get back and become the kind of citizens they want to be.
So let's talk some about race relations right now. I read a quote on your website that talked about tearing down walls of injustice and building up walls that unite people. Tell us what you're doing regarding race relations, and what are you seeing right now that should be done?
We've actually been doing a lot of work in this area ever since we started. The first thing we did, as a matter of fact, is had a race forum where we discussed. We wanted to get issues out in front of the public to really talk about them, rather than have it back in the background and having things build and build and build into potential clash, which is what we didn't want to see happen, which happens to be where we are today, unfortunately. But in doing that, what we came to is the realization that the best way to solve this, to really bring us together, We Stand Together is the name of the program, is to develop one-on-one relationships. And when we really know each other, even though we might not have had the same background and we might not agree on everything, we still get to love each other once we really know each other, right?
Are we as community doing our job to support those in need of the second chance?
More and more every day, more and more. I have a lot of confidence now and a lot of encouragement that this is going to build into something that is really going to take care of this problem in our central Indiana area. Now, hopefully what we can do is be an example to other areas to do the same kind of thing, and we'll share everything we've done with anybody. We don't own it. We all live here in this world, right? So we want to share it with others as well.
So just in our last 30 seconds, you all are doing incredible work, but there's so much that needs to be done in our community. What do you think is the basis for change?
The basis for change is standing together. The basis for change is not violence. The basis for change is watching what Martin Luther King did, watching what Gandhi did in India, that there is you have to show love for each other, you have to have authentic relationships with each other, and it'll do nothing but expand your world.
Thank you so much. Thanks for all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
Now remember, you can also listen to our We Stand Together podcast anytime.
Find tonight's episode and others online at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
From Wish TV, we stand together. Watch, read, listen, and be a part of the conversation online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Find more episodes of We Stand Together and other podcasts from Wish TV online anytime at allindianapodcastnetwork.com. allindianapodcastnetwork.com.